What's up, everyone? It's Frank over at Frank and Brick. As you can see, this is our Lego room. As we are a little cramped right now in space, and I'm starting to gain a backlog over there. And when I finished this basement room, it was just supposed to be like a game room and a place for where I can store like my Batman and Gundam figures. But as the Lego City keeps growing, I am going to need more room. So basically what I want to do today is move the whole city to this corner and have a few four tables going this way before it hits the beam over here, before we get to the beam over here. And then, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then actually a fifth going this way. So, and then one table going this way under the window, that's there. And then 2 more tables going this way. Then what I'm going to do is move the TV to this wall. This should give me a little more room to work in this area. I've got to take this couch out that we have here, which is completely in the way. I'm also 6'2", and I keep banging my head on the HVAC vent and the beam over here. So basically, we need to make more room in here, and this is what we're going to do today. While doing this, the city is going to be completely changing because the table layout is going to be completely new. So it's going to be a whole new layout again. And I'm kind of angry with myself because I just decided to do this. And it's right after I finished doing all this waterwork. So hopefully I could keep this all together. Because this was time consuming, and I'm not looking forward to doing it again. But I do have a layout, or I have something planned on paper on how the new layout is going to be. So it's all going to be changed. The track, everything will be changed to something different. I think we're going to do actually a shorter version in streets, and it's going with makeshift like tunnels going towards the wall. So it looks like cars are going in the tunnel. And it should give us more room for like park area and things like that. And it will be adding a couple more tables to this, because it will allow for, I think, so we have 1, 2, 5 tables right now, and the new layout will allow for 7 tables. So we will actually be having a Viking and medieval section that is split between the water. So you have the water for the harbor here will be the divider. So everything on this side basically will be a medieval section, and Viking, we're going to do like a war type thing. And then everything on the right side in the bigger section will be the Lego City for now. That is at least what we have planned right now. So let me get to it, and I will check back in when I start moving things around and see how it goes. All right, what do we think, everyone? This is what we have come up with now. This is the whole new layout. So we have we have 5 tables over there. 1 table here for the beach and ocean. And then there's going to be another table here, which there already is. And this is my desk, but there will be, excuse the mess, by the way. We are still working and cleaning it up. From switching everything around, but we are and then another table is going to go here once we can get this couch out of the way, because then I'll have room to walk around and whatnot. But this is what we have come up with. So over here we have our ocean and beach area. The ocean is going to be growing. So I'm going to be doing another water, or expanding the water over here. And then the beach grew as well. So that was a benefit of moving everything. And then what we have over here is we were playing with ideas with the road here. So this might, we have two roads here, but it might combine into one. So there's a bigger base plate over here for a bigger train station potentially in the future. And then we have our fire station there. And we have plans for another building to go here, kind of like a mansion, castle type thing. Well, mansion. And then we have our modulars here. Over here we have the Jazz Club and the Grand Emporium. It's pretty much set up the same as it was before. And then we have the police station. And that's supposed to be a Section 4 bank. I'm looking into getting another bank, a bigger bank, or making a bigger bank. And then we have over on this side the Burgess Books, and then we have I modularized the cozy house and made it out of two and made it a modular building. Then we have the garage. Then we have another street over here, which these are going to be going here. We've got another set, and we'll be doing a modular building out of them in the Lego store. But this is the benefit of being able to move the city over into this corner or this side of the room, is we have a lot more room over here to be able to do a park. And this is like the kind of thing that my wife may be into, that she wants to do a whole like animal park area. And then I think we may be doubling this botanical garden. And then we have the city set right there, downtown city set here with the pizza shop, and I felt like that was a good spot for it. We do need to get a little more light over here. And then this, I found a rebrickable model to be able to modularize that to put it more into the city. But this is everything we got so far here. We have room for expansion. Here there'll be more room for buildings back here, and I think this is going to be the best layout for us right now, and I really like how it is over here. And but yeah, if you want to see anything else, something specific within the city that you'd like to see, just let me know. But over here we'll be doing a little Star Wars area over here for the city. And then we plan on getting the new Beauty and the Beast castle. And then this whole area will be like a medieval section. We have the Viking set, and then we have a castle set that we need to build. And then this will be like a whole medieval section. Green and water and just kind of like a throwback, kind of, like I said, medieval town, I guess. And but yeah, that's it so far. And let us know what you think. Part of this video is going to be a little haul video as well, because we just got an order in from Lego.com for plant pieces and whatnot. And then I got the pieces to fix the corner garage, as well as the minifigures that were missing. And bought a couple more minifigures. There's another one that was missing, the Scooter Girl from the corner garage. But we got a new train conductor and mechanic for the corner garage. These are pieces for another project, and I believe these pieces are for this project. The Creator 3-in-1 Main Street set. And then I found a good deal on these older race car drivers, I guess. I'm a big fan of Ferrari, so that was nice to see. Another piece for the corner garage. We got a couple minifigures, new minifigures here. Moonlight and Beast, as well as Storm and Wolverine. We found a pretty good deal for them as well. And then my wife picked some other minifigures out over here. We got a couple from Bricks and Minifigs too, up in Maple Shade, New Jersey. Here's another set. She picked a bunch of kids as well. But yeah, this is a little haul that we've just gotten in. Oh, and I think this is cool. So this guy kind of inspired me to do the Wolfpack Beastmaster. He kind of inspired me to make a little army. So I got a bunch of little chest pieces and whatnot and legs in to be able to build him an army of 10 for the medieval section. But yeah, again, let me know what you think. Subscribe to Frankenbrick and hit the like button, and then I'll let you guys go with a little view of the train here going around. Oh, that's backward. I think it's a little close to the building over there. So. But yeah, we have our second train here. I wanted to get it all connected and whatnot so we can run them at the same time, but it's just not the way the tracks are. Right now it's not going to work out, and I've got to figure out how to set that in and go across the road because I don't like that there. I wish I could have done something like a little more interesting with the track, but with space and limit, this is what we got. So it's basically a big oval. It's a lot bigger than it was before, but that's how it's going to have to be. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and please like and subscribe and hit, I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks a lot.